Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my Aquarius out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, any placement you might have, and anybody in love with Aquarius. Crosswatchers are welcome. There's a message here for you as well. Before I get started, I just want to remind you that I have all of the decks that I'm using listed in the description box below. And there are different ways you can support this channel if you so choose to do. If you choose to do so. Sorry, I can't speak. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that Aquarius needs to hear. Whoops, I bumped the camera. Just 1 second. I think it's actually okay. All right, Aquarius, you guys have this full moon coming up on August 3rd. All right, we're also in the throes of Lionsgate energy about fertility and prosperity, abundance. So I hope you're all doing really well. And let's go ahead and see. I do apologize if you hear any background noise. I do have people in the house. All right, Aquarius, look at you, King of Cups. 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Children may be affecting your love life, Aquarius. Or you might be holding on to the past when something new is trying to come into your life. We've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Fool, look at that. We've got a Tower moment. And the 10 of Pentacles, Aquarius. All right. Overall energy here is the 5 of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but this is a sense of loss, a sense of grief. Some of you have lost a loved one, have lost a spouse. And that's coming through really strong, really strong. You may resonate with the divine masculine. This may have been your feminine counterpart. Again, that doesn't speak to gender. 9 of Swords, yeah. You are exhausted. Some of you guys are still in the grieving process. For those of you who haven't lost a loved one, this is, you know, it's the end of a relationship or you feel like something was taken from you, someone or something. And you may have been, you know, you were very much so in love with this person. But Spirit is saying to me here, it's time to let it go because you might miss out on something really beautiful that's coming towards you. Really, really beautiful coming towards you. Aquarius, you guys are showing up as the King of Cups. This is the ultimate, this is like the ultimate father type energy. But again, it doesn't necessarily mean male. It's just a masculine energy. It's about emotional balance. This might be what you're projecting to the world, but on the inside, this is what you're feeling. And look at that. We have these 5 cups and then we have him holding this 1 cup, 6 of cups. This could be a childhood sweetheart. This could have been a soulmate or twin flame energy. The King of Cups, he is nurturing, he's loving, but he's got a very stoic outside. So again, people aren't seeing, Aquarius, this inner grief that you're experiencing, this inner turmoil with this 9 of Swords. For some of you, it's not actually losing a partner, but it may be going through a divorce, or it may be a breakup that has just sort of turned you upside down. On the outside, you guys are holding it together. The King of Cups, again, is somebody who's very psychic, very intuitive, very nurturing, very loving. It's a visionary, a poet, a writer. You might be involved with the arts. People see you as very cool, very forward thinking, like very, you know, like almost like hipster, very sort of fashionable is what I'm picking up on. In your surroundings, you have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, originally, these were the wands of love. This is my card of law of attraction. So what you were going for or what you thought was always going to be, this has come to a full stop. Some of you are not in communication with this person. For others of you, this is you have lost someone, okay, to death or to illness. For others of you, it's a breakup. You may have had children with this person. The 8 of Wands in reverse takes me back to the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a sense of, you know, needing courage to fight through this. But the 7 of Wands, they're showing me how he crosses his heart with a wand, needing to heal the heart space, Aquarius. 6 of Cups, soulmate energy, holding on to the past. This might, I feel like for some of you, this might be a loss. It's not that recent, but it's very recent and it's very real for you. And Spirit's asking you not to forget this person, not to release these memories, but to really focus on moving forward. On the outside, I feel like for some of you, this has also been your inspiration for your creativity, for writing, for music. And maybe some people don't know that directly, but this has been like a real source of your creative energy and what you guys are producing, or even just, you know, your motivations for doing what you're doing. But Spirit's saying, you know, that's beautiful, but we don't want you to hold on to that too long, okay, to the point where it's anchoring you in a negative space. Something new, there's a new blessing coming to you. This King of Cups, he's holding out this cup. It's like you're ready for something new. It doesn't mean that you forget about this heartache and this loss. It doesn't mean that you're sweeping it under the rug, but you are worth filling your own cup. You are worth happiness. You are worth emotional fulfillment. In the recent past, we have your card. We have the Fool. The Fool energy is about starting a new journey, but this journey couldn't start because I feel like you are still anchored in this grief and this sorrow. I'm not asking you to rush the grieving process, okay? So if it's new and fresh for you, the message is not, yeah, time to move on, move forward. No, I would never say that. But for those of you where this is something you've been holding on for a long time, this is your permission to let go and move forward. There's a new, beautiful blessing coming towards you. And I feel like you, in the past, weren't ready to take this chance. And I'm telling you, because it's a total paradigm shift. Some of you, you were with this person for a long time. So either they have passed on or this is about a breakup and you don't actually know what it's like to be without them, or you're having a really hard time calibrating after whatever this loss is. This is a complete paradigm shift because now you're being asked, Aquarius, to focus on yourself. Some of you, again, you have children, your focus has always been on them, and now this new focus is on you, what's best for you. And that's hard. Tower moments are difficult, although they're very rewarding once we make it through. And what comes after the Tower? The Star card, healing, trusting your own guiding light, and that's the card of Aquarius. This full moon that's coming up for you, Aquarius, is going to bring you a beautiful surprise. Now, you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. For some of you, this is, you know, again, you're going through a divorce or a separation, and, you know, we're seeing this breakdown of stability. And that's why we're getting this Tower moment as well. This is intense. So for some of you, but this is what you need to do. This is this Ace of Cups. It's a blessing in disguise. For some of you, you're turning your world upside down, but Spirit's saying, we're here, okay? Your guides, your angels, they're all surrounding you, helping you get through this loss, okay? And to recalibrate after this Tower moment, okay? That, quite frankly, has my Aquarians really shook up. Yeah, I mean, you guys are grieving. You guys are, you know, there's in the, you know, I see this anxiety, this depression, you know, just really calling out to me in these two cards, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups. The Nine of Swords in reverse takes us back to those Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is dark night of the soul, okay? Some of you guys have left a partner. All right, and we see that with the Queen of Swords in reverse, left a partner that you're coming into realization that no longer resonates with you. Okay, some of you guys are leaving behind luxury. You're leaving behind stability, okay, because you know that you have to do what's best for number one. Wow, Aquarius. Ooh, look at that. Happy, happy. Ooh, these trials and tribulations are not for naught. All right, there is happiness on the horizon. This also, for some of you, this is a passed on loved one, and this is what they're showing me. They're showing that you guys were so happy together, raising your children. And with this rainbow, you know, this is the rainbow bridge between, you know, the physical and the spiritual, and they're with you. But they also want you to move forward. They want you to remember them and that they love you and that they're with you, but they also want you to move forward. Storm warning. Yep. For some of you, you know, this is just about the difficult times that you've experienced. For some of you, it's not about the loss of a loved one, but you're leaving something, you know, this is the running away with the circus card. For some of you, you've decided you need to, you know, maybe you've converted to a different religion or like Buddhism, or you're studying meditation. You might be going to the jungle for a couple of weeks to do, you know, to do some sort of ceremony. Everybody's looking at you like you've got 3 heads. For some of you, you're leaving a relationship, again, with this Queen of Swords energy in reverse, a relationship that doesn't resonate with you any longer. You know, you're just not, you can't be your authentic self. Okay, and you might be really worried if you guys have children involved, or you might have felt or feel like you guys are soulmates, but you need to do this right now. It's a really big shakeup, Aquarius. All right, Angel of Balance. This has come out for so many, especially my air signs. You need balance. All right, and this is what's happening. You know, nature, look at that, yin yang, soulmate energy. You are the yin to my yang. This is coming from somebody who's crossed over. They want you to know that you guys are soulmates, that you completed me. That's what they're saying. But now we can't be together in the physical. We can't. All right, so now it's time to focus on you. It's time to do, regardless of anybody's expectations or regardless of what our children think. Okay, if it's time for you to move on to a new relationship and love, this is your permission. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Buck the system if you have to. Your passed on loved one here, if it's a spouse, they want you to be happy. They know this may have been unexpected, their unexpected passing, but they want you to be balanced. They really do. And they want you to be happy. And whatever that looks like for you. Ace of Cups, this is a blessing. For some of you, it's not a passed on loved one. It's just all the difficulty that you've been through. And this happy family and this yin and the yang, this is foretelling what is available to you once you move through this tower moment, once you're willing to take a risk, once you're willing to focus on you to refill your cup. Bottom of the deck, you get Magician and the Mirror. 53 breaks down to an 8. That's about abundance. This is about spiritual alchemy. This is using perceived negative experiences to enhance, you know, not only your life experience, but your wisdom, and heal from them. You know, right now we do have Mercury in Cancer, and the Magician energy is mercurial. So this Mercury energy in Cancer is really about expressing your needs, you know, and expressing how you feel emotionally, what you need for emotional fulfillment. Open to infinite possibility. Yeah, they want this Fool card turned around. Especially for those of you who have lost a loved one, they want you to be open to the possibilities, the love and abundance that's coming towards you. Learn from the past. Yeah, transmuting that energy, coming out left and right. If this is a loss of a loved one, or this is, you know, a heavy breakup or separation, something that you need to heal from, but this is, you need to reframe the way you're seeing this as something to learn from and something that you can heal from, but also help others get through. And be generous of spirit, Lion. All right, Lion's Gate. I know I mentioned that, and I was looking at these pyramids, and I was like, I don't want to keep going on and on about 8-8, but then the lion pops out. 37 breaks down to a 10. You have 2 10s here. A very difficult ending for you guys. Very difficult ending, but when you get through it, you're going to come out on top. Absolutely. Absolutely. Be generous of spirit. Generous to yourself, Aquarius, too. For some of you, you've been worried about others. You've been, you know, if you're older and you have children, or whatever age you might be, if you have children, you've been focusing on them, and rightly so. But especially if your children are grown, this message is for you, you know, about opening yourself back up to love. Okay, especially if you've been divorced or separated or widowed or a widower. Okay. This is your permission to be happy and to be open to the love that you deserve. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, so some of you, that's that Tower moment, and you got to come out with it, you know, and say, hey, I've met someone. passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You deserve passion. You deserve union. You deserve happiness, Aquarius. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes. Yes. Forgiving yourself. Some of you may be working on forgiving the person who's passed on, feeling like you've been abandoned. All right. And romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You deserve romance. You deserve love. After whatever sadness and sorrow, Aquarius, you have been, that you've been going through, whatever loss, whatever grief. And some people may not have seen this, okay? Some people may not have really been privy to how this was affecting you, or that this was still affecting you to the degree that it is, okay? And your feelings are real and worth exploring. But this is a real message, you know, to move through this, to heal from the past, open yourself up, because there's something very beautiful that wants to come into your life, okay? Okay, look at that. That's how we got 3 out. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at these 3 that popped out, Aquarius. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. For some of you, this is directly from that person who's passed over. For others of you, it's this soulmate, this union that's not yet happened, okay? Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. I'm really picking up on those of you who are using this experience, and I don't mean using in a negative way, but are tapping into this experience for creative expression, okay, and may not want to let go of it because of that. This is really telling you it's run its course. It's time to move forward. You deserve new and beautiful experiences. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So everything you've been through, there's that transmutation. It's all adding to your wealth of knowledge and wisdom that you have to tap into. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Yes, there's definitely a big surprise coming to you with like some sort of clarity, some sort of information with this full moon in Aquarius. This tower moment, this tower needs to fall. All right, there's this grief that needs to be released. We need to get out of this 9 of Swords, this darkness, this anxiety, this fear. All right, moving away from the Queen of Swords. She's somebody who's anchored in the shadow self. Okay, so whether you're using that for creative output, or if it's just something that's run its course and it's time to let go of a past hurt, relationship or trauma, okay, that it's time to heal this. It's time to give yourself permission to move on from this, okay? Because underneath that, we get the world. Come on, Aquarius, we get the world. You guys show up on this card. This is one of your cards. This is about completion. This is beautiful. This is about starting a brand new cycle if you allow it to happen. Happy, happy, yin, yang. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Romantic feelings, forgiving and learning, taking things to a new level. Aquarius, I love you guys so much, and I've got your back. I know this hasn't been easy. All right. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. And please come visit me on Facebook or Instagram if you so choose to. And yeah, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Take care.